And we're live. Hi everyone, this is amateurgamer, and I'm returned to Amateur Casting Age of Empires 2 DE. And we're on the map Arabia, and for red we have Sevi playing as Ethiopia. And we have Theo Rigert, or I don't know how you pronounce it, playing as the Huns. Wow, a game without Goths. And I guess so many of them. It's nice to have a change. The Huns, what? Like, no, yeah, they don't need houses. Cavalry archers are cheaper. Trebuchets are more accurate. I don't know. I don't know if 30%, actually 30% might be a lot. Because, well, I mean, buildings tend to be pretty big, and trebuchets don't miss that much. So I guess plus 30% means they never miss? I mean, they're definitely not going to hit cavalry, come on. That is not going to happen. And then they have Tarkan cavalry with strong verse buildings and archers. So apparently Huns are just like anti-building. Right? They have trebuchets that are more accurate, and then they have units, well, they're a unique unit that could hit buildings harder. And then Ethiopia, archer civ, fire faster. And I believe archer units also include skirmishers. So if, keyword if, the Huns go heavy cavalry archer and Ethiopia goes elite skirmisher, I think they're gonna win that, simply due to the fact that, you know, these are trash units, so you could get more of them. And I mean, you know, the pikeman upgrade is nice. Actually, it'll be decent against Tarkans and other mounted units, except for, it's weird, right? You know, you say that cavalry archers are weak against the pikeman line. Actually, this is just pikemen. It's not even, it's not spear upgrades I'm hearing. What the heck are they doing? Oh, they're trying to bait it closer to the town center. I see. I was a little confused. I'm like, what the hell are they doing? So, look at this. Blue has a slight advantage in terms of villagers, but who knows if that advantage will hold. I always need to check these because, like, some civ, I've seen them often enough that I know what's going to happen, and some of them not so much. High attack at fast training speed. Are these the guys that like cost half a pop? I don't remember. Nearly instantly. What's nearly instantly? Like 2 seconds, 4 seconds? Actually, probably 1 second. Yeah, 4 seconds definitely not your definition. Nearly instantly. Increases blast radiation. So we have either more accuracy or just, you know, we'll hit a larger area. What's with red like not finishing? Well, it's, I mean, hopefully that'll be like the only issue I'll have with the game. Right, because some of the games I cast, like, I just pick random games. It's very dependent on who's playing and whatever game comes up. And yes, some of them, I will admit, they are painful. Okay. Whoa, both sides actually have Loom queued up around the same time. That's actually impressive. But in terms of villagers, yeah, blue still has a bit of a lead. So that's interesting. We already see a mining camp from red. I guess red is going for feudal age as soon as they have enough food. Seems like it. Okay, yep. Yep, both sides. This is almost a mirror matchup. well, not quite, but you know what I mean. Like the timing of the loom and all of that. The only difference is blue is not going for gold yet. Actually, what could they be going for gold for? I mean, archers do need gold, so maybe they're going for archer rush? I mean, I don't see a barracks, so I don't see how that's quite possible. Well, I say that, and then look what we see here, barracks. Actually, a town center here will allow villagers to mine these pretty well, as long as you can defend against enemy mangonels. I mean, by the time trebuchets come out, this should be mined out, honestly. You will be doing very poorly in terms of... Okay, we see houses. Yeah, you have to do very poorly in economy if by the time pure age comes along, these aren't mined out. Alright, so blue is still going for economic lead. I mean advantage. I still don't know if red is going for an archer range or not. Yes. That's the whole reason why they went for this. And does... Okay, blue is going for stables. Okay. Oh, you don't want to lose that. Oh, that is not how you run. You don't want to run away from it because then you'll get hit. You want to run like lateral? Is that the right term? But you know what I mean, right? Run in a way where the projectiles don't have to strike in a straight line. So we see some scout cavalry, we see some archers. I mean, if you have enough archers, you can't beat scout cavalry. Okay? I mean, I don't think... Wait. Alright, red killed... Yeah, okay, so no villagers were lost. If blue was paying attention, blue could... Yeah, you don't run that way. You don't run away because for whatever reason it can hit pretty well. Yeah, you gotta like run in circles. Then it will have a much harder time because it aims where you're going. And for whatever reason, the arrows actually go far enough away that you can potentially... Wait, did... Oh, wow. That is... The blue just threw away a scout cavalry? I mean, it's kind of hard to accumulate a raiding force if you lose them like that. I'm suspecting... Actually, I don't even know what went on there. Okay, so red lost the scout cavalry. Yep, see, it's right there. I mean, these are the fastest. I mean, to be fair, I mean, can you imagine how much slower the game would be if the units don't disappear from the map? Like, graphics wise, it would take a ton. So we do have, okay, 2 spearmen. Are they going on the attack or are they on the defensive? We see a spearman from blue, but why? That's my question. So why? I was like, have you seen a stable from red? If blue's not paying attention, this is not going to go well. Oh, this is not good for blue. Blue is gonna lose so much. Did blue lose any? Yeah, blue lost 1 scout cavalry. And then 2 of them are like at death's door. For those who don't know, that's a reference to Darkest Dungeon. Death's door, right? One hit away from dying. But this was guaranteed. It's not like there's a chance you might live. Oh. red is not paying attention. Yeah, the spearman. But that also means that red has nothing defending. Unless red is getting more spearmen. Okay, that archer. Actually, that archer could just attack and probably be fine. No, just turn around and then attack. Yeah, see? Easy. That's a lot of scout cavalry. Blue is like really delaying. Yeah, blue is really delaying their castle age. Oh, that's a choke point that blue's own choke point is working against him. Yeah, now blue is like, wait a minute, this is not helping me. Yeah, red is winning this just because that choke point really helped red. That's a lot of units lost. I don't even think red lost much. That is kind of crazy. No, shoot at them. Oh my god. Yeah, red is not paying attention. Yeah, blue is... Why are you attacking that? Well, I guess they're probably just attacking the nearest thing. Are the spearmans... Yeah, the spearmen are close to dying, but not quite. And if they get a jab in onto the scout cavalry, it's gonna hurt. It's not the most impressive raid, but the fact that red has dealt as much damage as they have is already pretty impressive. Oh. So the spearmen will die, and these archers will die. But yeah, the fact that blue lost, because if you look at it, like Ethiopia lost what, 7 archers? Yeah, that's pretty expensive in terms of gold. But I mean, given the damage, because I think blue lost like 8 scout cavalry, around 8. 8 is 6. Yeah, 8 is 640 food. That's almost enough to get into Castle Age. Castle Age is 700, right? So like, that's a ton of food that not only are you not getting back. I think red is gonna go for Castle Age soon. Yeah, blue is not taking favorable fights. And that's the thing, right? Like, blue is the Huns. Like, they are... If they're playing the Magyars, I can understand, right? It's like, okay, I understand why you... Yeah, that's a lot of archers. Oh, wow. I mean, how's blues... See, that's the thing, right? Blue is spending so much. Oh, now you're getting skirmishers. You should have got that like sooner. Is red actually attacking? Yep. Yeah, that's a lot of archers. They start to hurt. And if red could deal some economic damage, yeah, forcing them into a choke point is really smart. I mean, you still have to kite a bit, but I mean, that's the thing, right? Red is losing quite a bit, but red is also... I mean, these are not skirmishers, so... Yeah, kiting does help against melee units because of the fact that... you know, their pathing isn't great at times. Yeah, blue is spending so much on food that they're not even advancing, and blue does have a slightly better economy, but with the resources spent, are they still getting... Okay, I was like, I hope they're not still getting Scout Cavalry, because at that rate, you wonder when they will. I mean, they're still building a ton. They're getting their own archers. They're getting more villagers. But yeah, Red's already in Castle Age, so now Red starts getting town centers, which it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. At least I haven't seen any sign of any other town centers. Do they? Okay, they are working stone. So if they build a castle, right? Okay, these archers are definitely dead. Oh, they are getting a town center. Oh, they actually have pikes. Yeah, I wouldn't fight pikes with Scout Cavalry, but I think Blue's attention is elsewhere, so. And we also have crossbows. Oh, that's quite a few skirmishers. I'm so confused, like, do skirmishers have bonuses against Spearline? Possibly. But yeah, if yeah, that is not. Oh, I think they're gonna go for a castle. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If you order them to attack units, then they are going to. Oh, university. Why are you building it there? I would build it at the front door. I mean, that's what I would do, but you know, I'm not Red, so what do I know? Because if I see my opponent not having, like, not in Castle Age yet, I know putting down the castle would greatly hinder them. But Blue still has an advantage. Is Blue getting another town center? Because if not, then Red, assuming both of Red's town centers are building villagers, Red should take the lead, and that'll be a pretty massive lead. Oh wait, no, Blue only just finished Castle Age. Why do I assume that they don't even have the ability to build another town center? Palisade walls. I mean, their walls are interesting. I mean, there's like this big opening, but don't let me spoil the fun. Yeah, Blue is going like full on military production. I mean, Red isn't doing bad in terms of military. Okay, we're seeing cavalry archers. This is a good time for Red to invest in some skirmishers. They shouldn't just assume like this isn't gonna protect them. So what do you see? Gold. Especially once the stone is mined out, I think there's already a gap. So yeah, there's already a gap. So that part of the wall is not very useful, but maybe Red will have to learn it the hard way. Okay, so we have crossbows. Do they have more range? Nope, they have the same range. It's just a shootout. Yeah, if Blue lose some villagers to this, it's not a very good thing. Yep. Oh, that hurts. And that's the thing, right? Blue, I mean, yes, Blue could replenish faster because they're closer, but the fact that the Red's crossbows. Oh, ooh, that watchtower. I don't know. That's not a good investment of your stone. But I mean, if Blue isn't getting another town center, then I guess you have to spend the stone somewhere. Yeah, shouldn't you get some elite skirmishers? I think that's elite skirmishers. Yes. I love how much harassment. Yeah, look at Red. They totally jumped ahead. Do they have another? I know they have this one. Yeah, they have another town center. Damn. I mean, I don't know if they're all producing villagers, but the key thing is red has a pretty big economic lead right now. Is blue working stone? No. That would be a mistake. Yeah, these crossbows will not win against... Yeah. Ouch. That looks painful. I mean, everything here is painful, right? Getting impaled by these javelins is definitely no fun. Oh no, wait, there's a gate? I mean, there's an opening. Who needs a gate? Red also has a bigger military. Oh, show tell. I mean, show tell are not going to survive very well. Oh. Yeah, this is... I mean, you're losing quite... I mean, they do have uphill advantage. Why are you fighting against skirmishers with crossbows when they have uphill advantage? They should have baited them so they come closer, garrison the town center, and then deal with them that way. But, yep, come a little closer. Garrison. Red, garrison. Skirmishers are not... Yeah. Now red is just throwing units away. Oh, getting shot at like that is not good. Yep. Blue had the advantage. Is Monk converting them? Yep. I mean, I don't see the Monk. Like seriously, red needs better counters against skirmishers. Maybe their own skirmishers. Oh look, red is actually getting some cavalry. Knights, yep, knights are... I mean, blue is getting to a critical number of skirmishers, so yeah, the monk is not going to survive. That is garrisoned. I mean, that's the thing, right? Even the town center doesn't do that much damage against elite skirmishers. These are not... Oh, they are elite. No, wait. Are these converted ones, or... I'm confused. Yeah, red is losing so many villagers at this point. Weren't they building... I mean, I don't even know where they're... Yeah, their buildings are all over the place. Yeah, blue is actually doing a ton of damage. Blue is actually catching up. So that's the thing, right? Red was so focused on crossbows that it's actually giving... Yeah, right now blue is just like full-on raid. And blue is finally working stone. Yeah, these are still not favorable. Yeah, red has lost a ton. Yeah, red actually have fewer villagers now. But on the bright side, assuming I'm not being blind, which is very possible. Oh, do we have Tarkin? No, cavalry archers. Yeah, this is like full-on raid. Like, yeah, red is losing so much. These knights are going to die because they don't really have support. I mean, there's a town center, but yeah, losing these are not good. We're seeing another castle. I mean, the funny thing is, given blue's composition, an elite skirmisher is just what you need. Yeah, this is going to be a close match. I'm actually finding it interesting. But yeah, the fact that blue is already going to Imperial Age is pretty powerful. On one town center too. Yep. I love how there's a relic here. Is blue getting... Okay, blue is getting a monk. Wait, does red have... Red has one relic. If red just move up a bit, they'll be able to kill that monk. Yeah, no. Not going to happen. I mean, red still has the potential to have a better economy if they don't lose it all. I mean, red does need to get into Imperial Age. So that is something. Is red gonna build... If red builds a castle up here, that would be actually terrifying. It's not the easiest to deal with. Light cavalry, okay. Really? Wait, red is building a castle here and have that much stone? Has red like gone through a ton of stone already? Like, I mean, mine ton of stone? Wait, do they have another town center? No, that's just a mill. Okay. Yeah, don't bother kiting. In this case, it doesn't... I mean, against light cavalry, yes. Yeah, they're still getting shot at, so... Like I said, if red had built a castle here, that would have been stellar. And that's the thing, right? They just had to fall back towards the castle. Now red just builds a castle here. Ooh, blue would have a hard time pushing out. Oh, we see a siege factory. I mean workshop. I don't know why I keep call it. I mean some other games call it factory, okay. And some names just kind of stick. Actually, both sides are losing a lot. Okay, red is going to Castle Age. If red builds a Imperial Age, sorry. If red builds a castle here, and then gets some... Oh, they're going for raid. I mean, they will lose quite a few to these castles. These castles are actually working out quite well. I mean, it won't solve everything. And these are light cavalry. So they will do some economic damage. Yeah, red needs a way to deal with these. Like, wall it off. Well, the battering ram is like, I'm not getting close to that. What if I get converted? I wouldn't fight a town center with like cavalry. I mean, some damage is done. Does blue have a castle yet? I mean, blue finally got a town center. Alright, is red gonna go for trebuchets? Honestly, with that much stone, I would definitely go for a castle on the high ground. More light cavalry, just going for raids. I mean, raids will hurt. Unless they run into castles. But yeah, they will succeed in like red. They already got inside. It's like, well, so much for walling off. You wall them in. Okay, they got this, but Yeah, red needs a way to deal with the enemy like cavalry. As red's economy is definitely taking massive hits. Why the hell would you send that in alone? Oh, that is just stupid. I feel like red's doing a lot of things right, but then they're also making like these critical mistakes. Heavy camel riders. Okay, to deal with those makes sense. Why would you send a monk alone? You're telling me he's gonna live and return with that relic? That'd be hilarious. If that monk makes it, that'd be like hero monk. Actually, they might be hurt enough that the castle might be able to finish them off. Yep. Oh my god, the monk is still alive. I'm surprised blue didn't focus on the monk. I guess we'll have different focuses. Still no trebuchets? I don't know why these players don't like trebuchets. Like, if you have trebuchets and you're starting to do damage, right? Like, and you're able to protect them, then you're going to have a really hard time. Yeah, right now, blue is pretty obvious in where they're headed. But yeah, these knights definitely take castle fire a lot easier. And I feel like red is just largely... That's not gonna save you against that, just saying. Oh. They intend to try again. Yeah, if these castles were... I mean, these castles are positioned in a way where they could do quite a bit of damage. Oh, you're dead. We do have some camel riders. They could actually... I think they could win against these three. Especially if they take more... Oh, these are hussars now. That is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Barracks. Yeah, hussars are pretty quick. And red is gonna lose some villagers here. Yeah, red is not doing too well. Is it Arbalest? No, trebuchet. Thank you. That doesn't look like a trebuchet on my screen. Yeah. See, they should have started getting trebuchets earlier. Because they do hurt. And if blue is just gonna ignore the trebuchets, in due time it's not gonna, like, it's gonna work against them. Yeah, this is just a mess. Is blue just gonna ignore the trebuchets? I will not ignore trebuchets. He allowed the enemy trebuchets to do a ton of damage. And suddenly you will regret it completely. Yeah, they are just sent to attack. I mean, honestly, if red take out these stables... Yeah, right now. Oh, you will die. You will also die. Yeah, sending them one by one as opposed to a group is not helping. I mean, they are still raiding the back line. But I mean, like, red's economy isn't terrible. And the fact that they have these trebuchets, I mean, red has nothing defending them. Which is... That's why I said red needed, like, a castle right here. Is red even building? Okay, they're getting elite skirmishers. Okay, they have a force down here. Honestly, wait, does Ethiopia... Yeah, they need halberdiers. You get halberdiers and you'll be able to protect your units far better. Yeah, these trebuchets are not going to like this very much. I mean, I don't know why you go for so many elite skirmishers. They don't seem like... Actually, at this point, a combination of arbalists and elite skirmishers sounds terrifying. Are they going after the town center? Okay. Okay, now you're going halberdiers. That is very smart. Now you just keep producing a ton of halberdiers, which I think red can, because this is pretty favorable engagement for red. I mean, yeah, they'll lose some elite skirmishers, but that's a minor point at this. I'm liking this game. Like, see, some of the games get me frustrated because they're bad and they're long, which is like just a really bad combination. But if you give me games that are interesting, you know, right? Both players are trying to outsmart the other. One was trying to raiding, but then the trebuchets make it, well, the trebuchets and the lack of progress in being able to push your opponent back is definitely hurting. Like, blue realized that they can't keep going like that. Why are you still pushing? Yeah, I will pull back. Get trebuchets, take out that castle. Is blue getting trebuchets? Honestly, trebuchets... Well, trebuchets that you can protect effectively. Why are these elite skirmishers there? Wow, look at all of these idle villagers. Yeah, blue needs to get them back to work. Like, seriously. Red is not producing anything right now. But in terms of military, yeah, they're pretty equal. What the hell are they going? I know, for once, wolves are actually doing something. What? I actually don't know what's happening. You're going for another town center now? Yeah, red is actually like hitting multiple locations, which is like really annoying to deal with. Yeah, that's the thing. The arbalists hurt a lot. Hussars might be tankier than, you know, like cavalry, but they still can't handle this very well. Oh, red is like, I have too many villagers, so I'm gonna just start hitting from all sides. Yeah, that is really hard to do. Now, if red could build some... I mean, if they're not gonna defend it, I guess there's no point building. Why not, like, build on here? Like, that's such a... It's high ground. It'll basically help you deal with the enemy units pretty well. I don't know. But hey, it's still interesting, okay? I still like this better than games where it drags on. Both sides are just making huge mistakes and you're like, oh, that's just painful. Has blue conceded? Oh, they have. I guess blue was feeling the pressure. Blue also, I mean, they don't have that much of a weaker economy. Red has a lot of villagers that aren't gathering resources. But yeah, blue was probably feeling worn out because blue is constantly... Like, initially when blue was raiding, red was reactive. But eventually it got to the point where red was able to be the initiator, and blue was forced to react, and it takes a toll, let's put it that way. Yeah, I can see how it could be stressful. But kudos for both players. They definitely played well. They both like try to find counters, right? Like initially red went for a lot of archers and crossbows, and then blue responded with skirmishers, and the rest responded with, well, skirmishers and horse cavalry, and then red responded with skirmishers, and then blue went for raiding, which actually worked well for a while. If blue had taken advantage of that and got ahead, that would have been good. But you know, kudos for both players. It was a good game. Like, if the games are long but interesting, I don't mind. If they're long and tedious, with both players making huge mistakes and not doing enough to progress the game, that's when I get salty, because I'm like, why am I watching this? I mean, I feel like since I started the game, I should finish it, but it doesn't mean I will enjoy it. Both players are so awful that there's like not enough action, and you just see opportunities of one side winning, blown, lost just because that player just played horribly. I know it's gonna happen, but it doesn't make those games any more easier to cast. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one.